Steve, your goalkeeper got best on ground according to the TV coverage. Did you see the game the same way, that you needed the goalkeeper to save you, or do you think it was a good performance?
I think it was a good performance, actually. He made the great save for the penalty. Maybe one or two other ones. But that's his job, isn't it, to save goals. And he did it really well tonight, and he deserved it. So we created chances. We probably should have scored one or two more goals. But they're a good team. It's difficult to come here and pick up 3 points, and we're happy with it.
Did you expect that reaction after, obviously, the last 10 minutes, what they did in Newcastle? They won the game in the last 5 minutes, but you took the lead. Did you expect them to come at you as hard as they did, and maybe you should have had maybe a third between that as well?
Yeah, I think if we got the third, obviously that would have killed them. But then they went and got the penalty straight away after that. So I did expect it because they want to win. They're a good team. Carl's got them playing really well. We expected it from the start as well. So, to come here, we know what they're going to give at home. They're a very good team at home and difficult to beat. And that's why we're very pleased with the 3 points and the performance. It was good. Showed great character again. The resilience the boys showed to defend the goal in the last 5, 6, 7 minutes, because they were putting balls in everywhere and we were defending well.
Actually, I thought you had a good game plan in the first half where you always overcame the high press with 2 passes. It just took 2 passes and you got behind them. Was that something you worked on, or they picked it up during the game?
No, we looked at them. We worked on it. We wanted to play forward. We have pace, obviously, with Bahaja and Elvis is dropping off that front line, picking up the balls, and we wanted to go in behind them because they do have a high press and aggressive press, and if we can beat that, well then, they're a little bit exposed, I think, at the back. So, but I think they did, after we scored, we let them back in the game. The later part of the first half, there wasn't enough pressure on the ball, and that's where we conceded the goal from. It was a good cross. Wasn't enough pressure applied out there, and the guys scored a good goal. Walkie.
Just on that, Steve, the first half, obviously, as you said, going forward, the game plan worked, but also defending. I found Adelaide really struggled to get out, couldn't find the passes. You guys just sat back and just let them play, and they just couldn't pick any passes. I mean, obviously that's something you've worked on as well.
Yeah, we've been a little bit deeper the last couple of weeks, and it's worked well for us. A little bit more compact and aggressive defensively once they come into certain areas, and I think we did that well. So yeah, I thought they defended well. They showed good character, especially in the second half. I think we knew they were going to start to come back, and they did really well. We got more pressure in them wide areas that stopped balls. Even when the balls came in, we defend them a lot better than we did. But I thought we got more pressure in the wider areas to stop balls as well.
Doesn't always happen, but perfect substitutions tonight, and with 2 of them involved in the second goal. But do you feel that it was always sort of trending that way anyway, like it was going to come a second?
Yeah, I believed we could win that game. I got them on nice and early as well to give them opportunities to do what they did, and I thought they did change the game for us as well. Some good quality, obviously, on the bench, which helps. But it's the first time we've had a few of the boys back. We had the Socceroos back tonight, obviously. Goodwin was back as well, but it's the first time for LaFonda for quite a while, which is great to have a few bodies back and to give us that strength and depth that we need on the bench.
Back-to-back wins. Does it feel like this season's finally starting to take shape after a topsy-turvy first half?
Yeah, it's been crazy, hasn't it? I think so far this season. So we've played 11 games and a few teams are still on 7. So. But we've played 5 in about 15 days, and everyone's going to have to go through that, and that's tough for the players, and it's tough to pick up a lot of points in that period. So we've been through it, and we've come out now, I think, on top, and we just want to keep building. We play a lot of teams now. We play Western, I think, twice in the next 4 weeks. We're playing the teams up and around the top, which is great, and there should be all good games. I thought tonight was a cracking game as well to watch.
So what does it say about your team, and especially tonight, a lot of games in a short amount of time, to come to Adelaide and win well? What does it say about your team? Shows
the character that we have in the dressing room, the willingness to win, the desire and the passion, and I think especially the last 3 weeks. The Melbourne game, the Central Coast game, and this game, we've really turned the corner and we're on the right track.
Just one more. Who's your number one goalkeeper now?
Well, it's hard to take him out, isn't it, at the moment, if he's doing a fantastic job the way it is. So, yeah, that's something I'm going to have to think about. But, it's never easy. Redders obviously went away with the national team and allowed Tommy to have a couple of games. This is the third game now, Tommy, and I think he's done really well in all three. So I can't fault him. And especially tonight, he come up with big saves at the right time.